Hi guys, this is Mike at tabletbyte.com, and we're going to take a quick look today at the Motorola Xoom tablet. As you probably know, the Motorola Xoom tablet is a 10.1 inch device, and it's been the first Android honeycomb tablet to hit the market a couple of months ago in February 2011. We have the device right here. What we have is the 32GB Wi-Fi only version, and we're going to take a quick look at it right now. First, let's take a look at construction and build quality. The device feels pretty solid in your hand. You can easily hold it like this. It's not very thick. It's not also that thin. It's definitely thicker than the iPod, but that's not really a problem for me because I believe it's more comfortable to hold with your hands like this in landscape mode. And it is a little bit heavier though. Still, this is not really a problem. It's quite a portable device. The back is covered in aluminum. This part is aluminum, feels quite solid, and the upper side is made from some rubbery plastic. Feels also very nice as well. Let's take a quick at the ports. What you have here on the back first, these are stereo speakers. You have one here and one here, and there's a 5 megapixel camera here, capable of shooting 720p clips with flash LED here, and this is the power button. We had a hard time actually finding the power button on this device, so I'm not sure this is the best place to actually put it, since others place it somewhere on the side, but once you find it, you're going to be okay with it. Let's take another look at things on the sides. On the upper side, you have here the headphone jack, and there is this bay here where you will find the micro SD card reader. This one comes with a micro SD extension slot, and here is the place you're going to put the SIM. You don't have to use a micro SIM card. So if you have the 3G enabled version, you put the SIM here, just insert this back, and you're good to go quite easily. On this part, on the left part, you have the volume rocker, which is properly placed. However, these buttons are so small and difficult to press that you're going to have a hard time actually using them. They could have gone for something better, for a better design here. Nothing else here. And on the bottom, you actually have here quite a bunch of options. You have a micro USB slot here. And this is the micro HDMI. This is, I believe, a docking station. This is the PSU. You're going to connect the charger here and charge the device. It's great that you have a micro USB because you can use it to connect your computer to connect your device to a computer or a PC. Or also you can use an adapter and connect to, for instance, a flash drive or an external hard drive or mouse or something like this. Okay, and on this part, on the right part, actually nothing. So pretty solid design, minimalistic, but you have quite a couple of features and ports on it. On the front, you're going to notice there is this big 10.1 inch display. We're going to talk about the display in a second. On top you have a 2 megapixel camera, and you also get on the device brightness sensor and a small LED situated, I believe, right here, which will tell you whenever you get a new message or any other kind of notification. Okay, this is all the exterior. Now let's open the device. Of course, this one, like you know, comes with honeycomb, and there is 10.1 inch display, 1280 by 800 pixel resolution, so nice resolution. However, the panel is a TN panel, not an IPS one, and this means that viewing angles will be a little poorer, and especially brightness and color reproduction will be way worse than what you get on the iPod and on the SUSE transformer. So this is probably one of the things I don't like about the Xoom. Also, screen comes with ghosting when changing between apps or when playing games, and this might be a problem as well because I, for one, I get tired after using this a lot more than I get after using my iPod. I believe this the screen manages to tire my eyes faster. Okay. So let's take a quick look at the OS you get on the Motorola Xoom, which is of course Android Honeycomb. You're probably already familiar with this OS. This is what Android developed especially for tablets, and it's meant for bigger display touchscreen devices like this one. You get a couple of panels to choose between. You get a lot of landscape. You can customize all these home screens with a bunch of different things. It's quite easy to do that. Just have to press and hold, and then you're going to be able to choose between widgets, app shortcuts, wallpapers, and actually more. Widgets, you get a couple of widgets by default. For instance, widgets for emails, widgets for your browser, for YouTube, and it's fairly easy to add them. Just have to press. For instance, just added Google Map widget. Also, let's add the YouTube widget. And you can see this is the Google Map widget here, and okay, let's go back. I've added it to my home screen. If I want to move it, just have to press and move it like this. So I move it to another screen. Let's move the YouTube widget as well here. So you just have to press any particular object and drag around the screen and move it. And it's quite easy because you will be able to surf between applications like this just from your home page as well. This is the browser app. You have here your bookmarked applications. You can easily search here, find the one you like, and just select Wikipedia, for instance. I'm going to go to browser and it's going to load it. So pretty nice here. Of course, you get to change wallpaper. You have a bunch of different options. You can choose a picture from your gallery, one of the picture here, and use it as the background. You can go and choose live wallpapers. I don't have that many installed, but you can get more online. This is one of the live wallpapers, or you can choose a standard wallpaper, standard Android wallpaper, for instance. Let's replace the one we have here with this one. Just choose it, and we've replaced it, so fairly easily to use. What I also should show you, this is the widget for playing music. It's quite easy to use. Just play. Oh, sorry for that. I think it's a bit loud. Let's turn off sound on this one. Just have to press play here, and you can easily surf between tracks. It's quite easy to use. What I should also show you is these three buttons here. These buttons are used for navigating back. This one is used for going straight to home page from wherever you are on your computer, and this is used for multitasking. So these are right now the application where we are running, and you can easily press this particular button and just go and select one of the application. For instance, right now we are on my apps. I'm going to press this one, just go to the market, and again press this one and go to settings. You can see it loads fairly easily. And from there, if you, for instance, let's say we're on, we're on browser here, you can press back and going to take you to the previous screen, or you can press home and going to take you straight to home. So very easy to use this particular aspect. Of course, let's also take a quick look at the applications you're going to use most on this device. Since this is an Android tablet, it comes with all these applications from Google, and they're quite solid and quite well designed. You get Maps, you get YouTube, you get Gmail, you get Google Talk, and also you get to this search. And you can use your voice to search for particular things on the computer, or just type in here. This is how the default keyboard looks. You can actually change it with some other designs as well, because you're going to find in the Android market, you're going to find a couple of different types of keyboards to replace this one if you want. Okay, so let's take a quick look at some of the apps. For instance, what we have here is, it's Maps. However, not sure what happened. There was an error or something. You can see you can easily pinch and zoom. Of course, you're going to need connection to internet in order to use this properly, so it will load. And you have here all these types of layers. You can change between satellite view and traffic views. Right here you're on satellite view. It actually looks quite okay, and you get street view as well. In cities where you get this option, let's choose terrain. This is another type of layout. You get integration with latitude, you get traffic options, traffic information, and all kind of stuff. You get to make your own points of interest and find points of interest. For instance, let's look for restaurants. You're going to find me a couple of restaurants you have in Google Places. So there are quite a couple of interesting options here on this particular Google Map version that you don't get on the iPad. This is something, the iPad uses the same type of maps, Google Maps, however there are less options for you in there. Okay, let's also take a quick look at YouTube. You probably know it comes with this carousel here, and you can easily surf between the popular videos and select one. It's quite easy. For instance, let's select one. I'm not really sure. This one, for instance, more. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this particular problem later. There's sometimes the OS, sometimes applications are not working as they should. Okay, so let's try another clip. Actually, maybe there's something wrong with this, with that particular clip. Not sure what to choose, Okay, so this one works, and this is how the clip, let's pause it for a little bit. This is how the interface looks. It looks quite okay, as you can see. You get to see the description here, you get to play the clip, and you get to see related videos and comments. And of course you can comment yourself if you want. You get all these options to share. These are sharing options on your device. If you're going to install Twitter apps, you're going to have more sharing options in here. Of course, this is how you play this clip. And in order to make it full screen, there's something I particularly like on the iPad and you don't get on this one. On iPad you just press and move your fingers like this and spread your fingers and going to go full screen. On this one you have to press this particular icon in order to go full screen. Still, you can see that clips are fairly playable. Right now we're playing the clip in, so in order to go back you just have to press again, playing a high quality clip which can be played via wireless or 3G if you have a 3G enabled tablet. In here you can easily search for something. For instance, let's search Android 3.0, and these are the results you're going to get. And let's play another clip here. You can see, go full screen like this. Quite easy to use, and you can adjust sound volume like this as well. Okay, let's go back. This is YouTube here. Home button. Okay, it worked. Also, let's take a quick look at music. You can easily add content to your device. You actually have applications that will allow you to download content for free on the internet. There's this app called GTunes, I believe, which I particularly like, and it's very easy to surf between applications. You can see they're added in this nicely designed with the covers of the albums. You can easily surf between them. You can search and find, for instance, let's search Oasis. So here we go, we found Oasis, and you can play the clip. And once the song plays, sorry, you're going to have this. You're going to be able to stop it from here, which is quite nice. But also you have here this tiny notification system that tells you that there is a clip playing. So for instance, if you're now in Maps and we want to stop this clip, it's actually very easy. You don't have to go back on the home screen, just have to press notification here and just pause the track. So fairly easy to do this. Actually, the notification system is something very important on this device. Let's take a quick look. You have here on this right side, you have all these notifications. Whenever something important happens, you receive a mail or a tweet or stuff like this, you're going to have a notification right here. You install some kind of files, you're going to have all these notifications here, which is something very nice because you can easily see what was changed, to what's going on your device. This is something the iPad doesn't offer, and this is something I particularly like on Honeycomb. Of course, you also have Gmail and all the other apps, and you have the market. You can go on the market. This one is licensed, has access to the official Google market, and you get to choose between all the apps. You just have to search for something. For instance, let's search for, I don't know, browser. I'm going to find all kind of apps here. The problem is, of course, you don't have that many native apps designed for Android tablets, or for tablets for Android devices with a bigger display. And this is a problem right now, but in time we're going to have more applications, and this problem will be solved. Also, let's take a quick look at browser. This is the browser here. Okay, very nice. You have to wait for the device to load, and you can see that zoom, you can use it quite easily. Get to zoom in, get to zoom out, and it's fairly fast. I don't know why this particular browser doesn't have fit to zoom, because on other Android devices I've tried, it has, and it will automatically fit the text based on how much you zoom, but this one it doesn't happen on this one. And of course, let's go on our blog on tabletbyte. tabletbyte.com, and I'm going to show you that this particular device actually is able to play Flash, and has browser support for Flash, so it's going to use all the, here it is. This is a YouTube clip, and you can easily play it. This is my review for the Transformer. You can see you can easily play this clip. Of course, scrolling is not that smooth. Takes a little bit of time, as you can see. Actually, not really sure what's happening here. Should stop and should, okay, stop. So it's not that smooth. Flash is not that smooth. That might make your device load a little bit harder, but it's nice that you have it. For instance, let's go. I believe Honda.com is a fully Flash site, which you won't be able to play on the iPad, but you can play on this one. Have to press this one to allow Flash to load. So here, this is a Flash thing, and you won't be able to use this particular part on an iPad, but you can on these devices. Of course, the browser, as you can see, comes with tabbing, which is quite nice. Resembles quite a lot a computer browser you get on your everyday PC or Mac, and you also get to search, and you have bookmarks and history and all kind of information. So it's quite a nice browser. We should also take a quick look at the games. This one is powered by Tegra, so this is a tablet powered by NVIDIA Tegra, and Tegra 2 actually, so that's quite a powerful hardware that will be able to play a bunch of games. NVIDIA has this particular app you're going to find in the market. It's called NVIDIA Tegra Zone, where you're going to get a bunch of different games, specially designed for this particular device. And I'm going to show you just two titles I particularly like. This one is one of them. This is Samurai Vengeance. You probably saw this one before. I'm not that skilled, so I'm going to select Apprentice, done. You're going to notice that graphics on this one look very nice, and you get this Ninja Warrior here, and you saw how detailed the graphics were. Not really sure what's happening here. So these are the controls. You get this arrow here for moving your character, and these buttons for attacking, and you get a couple of different types of attack options. Okay, so this is Samurai Vengeance. Sorry for moving this one. Okay, let's put it back. What I particularly don't like on this game is that it doesn't go full screen, and you get this options here for Android, and whenever something here on this if there's an option here on this corner, you might accidentally press and bring on the notification system, as you can see, and this is something I'm not really fond of. And there's also another game, so exit, and it's going to show you how nice the graphics are on this device. This one is Madden, NFL, something like this. It's actually very nice. Okay, start, play, rookie again, challenge 1, play. And what you have to do on this one is go and score a touch, and go and score a touch point. But you have to dodge some of the other players. You saw that I couldn't actually dodge it. There is the player here, and I should dodge it. Okay, so here it is. I managed to dodge it. You can see graphics are very good on this device, and the game is very nicely designed. Let's go again and try and dodge. I couldn't dodge it, so I was tackled. And here it is again how the graphics actually look on this device. So actually very nice. And you got the replay here. Okay. And there's one more thing I wanted to show you, and this is actually how you can play movies on this one. It's cool that you get to add movies fairly easily. You just have to connect the computer to this tablet and just copy the clips here. Then you're going to have to install one of these programs like this one, a file manager. I installed Android file manager, and then you can easily surf between folders on your computer and access all the things you already copied. For instance, let's go to movies, where I've put a couple of different types of files. I've also installed a couple of different types of software, so I will use to play these files. Let's see if this device will be able to cope with these types of files. First of all, I'm going to try this one, which is a 720p MKV file, and I'm going to open it with Rock Player Lite. This is how it looks. You get to scroll quite easily, and you can see that the clip is playable. Let's turn sound a little bit on. However, there are sometimes skipped frames, so it's not as fluent as it should. And I believe this is a problem right now for Android Honeycomb tablets, that there is not enough there is no proper software you can use for playing HD clip. And you can see I've only tried to put in here some 720p and 1080p clips, and if I were to put some standard clips, they would have played just fine. However, I was curious to see if these types of files can play. Here it is. There's a 720p MP4 file. I'm going to try and play with Rock Player again. You can see it is playable. However, there are skipped frames from time to time, and sound skips a little bit, so it's not the experience you would want on this device. Let's also try it with another player, this one, mobile player, to see if there is a problem with the player. You can see that the same things actually happen on this player as well. And let's go back. Let's try this particular clip again with movies, which is the native app you got installed for playing movies on Google Android Honeycomb. And you can see that again there are problems with the sound and with skip frames on this particular one. Let's go back. So try the MOV file again with Rock Player, and let's see what happens with the MOV file. Actually nothing happened. Let's try again. Okay, so same problem, clip is playable, however skip frames and problems with sound. So this is not a problem, this is not something you get because of the hardware. Hardware is powerful and will be able to play all these types of content. However, there are problems perhaps with codecs and with some proper software that will be able to play this kind of content on your device. Of course, you can play lower resolution devices, but this is, like I told you, this is 1280 by 100 pixel display, so you should be able to play at least 720p content on it, so it can look properly, and you won't get artifacts in the clips and jaggy pixels and stuff like that. I should also tell you a couple of things about battery life. You're going to get like 6 to 8 hours, maybe 10 if you're using it not that much on the Motorola Xoom, which is fairly okay. Should be enough for pretty much all of you guys, and will last you for an entire day as long as you go back home and charge it again, so you'll have it okay for the next morning. All in all, Motorola Xoom is a pretty nice tablet. However, it's not the best Android tablet I would say right now, mainly because of this display. I'm not really a big fan of the display. It comes with a TN panel, so colors are kind of fade out, and brightness and contrast are kind of messed up as well. Viewing angles are not really that much of a problem, but these particular aspects are. And the screen comes with ghosting when changing between apps, and especially when playing games, and this might cause your eyes to get tired quite fast. At least this is what happened in my case. And also there's the price matter, which I believe the Motorola Xoom is a little bit too expensive for what it has to offer right now, especially since other devices will come cheaper, like the Susi Pad Transformer and the tablet from Acer, the A500, the Iconia A500. That one will be cheaper as well. For more details, you should go on the site of tabletbuy.com. We're going to find a full thorough review for this particular device, for the Motorola Xoom. There's going to be a link in the description below, and also all kind of details and informations about tablets in general and devices with touch screens. Okay, that was it for today. That was Mike at tabletbuy.com with the Motorola Xoom tablet. Thank you very much for watching.